G'day folks, thanks for joining my channel. No prizes for where we're heading on this adventure. So we're following the old Ghan line up from Marree and heading towards Oodnadatta, stopping at a heap of places, and then who knows where we're going from over here. So this is part one of our next exciting episode. Grab your favourite beverage, kick that recliner back and enjoy. In today's exciting episode, we're diving deep into my lifelong love affair with the outback. Ever since I was a child, I've been captivated by the raw beauty and untamed spirit of this vast wilderness. Come join myself and Rhino as we relive cherished memories of past trips and embark on thrilling new adventures, exploring the breathtaking landscapes and immersing ourselves in the true heart of the outback. From dusty tracks to star-studded skies, get ready to experience the boundless wonder that has fueled my passion for adventure. Let's venture into the outback together. We spent the day before packing the car and just checking over the gear to make sure that we hadn't forgotten anything, and we had our essentials. Unfortunately this trip our dogs Milo and Toby will have to stay home. From Oodnadatta, we made our way west, heading towards Mildura. We had a little slight detour at the Yanga wool shed just out of Balranald and had a look around there. It was last used in 2005 and the shed could hold 3,000 sheep. It's well worth the detour. Our first overnight stop was in the grape and fruit growing region of Mildura. It was from there we made our way over to the South Australian border. We're just coming into the South Australian Victorian quarantine station. You're not allowed to take any fruit and veggies over the border into South Australia. We haven't got anything.
No, I've got meat and beer.
So 2 of the 3 food groups.
Morning.
Hey mate, how are you?
Yeah. 3 petrol parts on board, so have a look in your glove box, center console, have a look in the back, fridges. And
Go for it.
Oh, it's just, that's all good, mate. We got meat and beer.
Yeah. So just checking everything that we've got.
Alright. Yep. Have a good one. You too.
Thanks mate.
Right. See you later.
Righto. Well, as you can see, the shadows are getting really long, which means it's the end of day 2. So we've found a little spot as we're heading north up to Hawker called Craddock, and we've decided to stay at the back of the pub for the night. So it looks like quite a good little pub. So we'll go and have a couple of beers and see where the night ends up. The Craddock Hotel, a timeless South Australian gem, has graced its landscape since the 1800s. Nestled in the tranquil outback, it has welcomed weary travellers and locals alike, preserving the essence of community and hospitality. A living testament to history, the Craddock Hotel embodies the spirit of the region, inviting all to experience its enduring charm. One thing I love about travelling is the characters you meet. Let's go and meet Ian. Ian?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I've just seen you back in. What's the go?
Oh, well, now you're Andrew, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, okay. Andrew, the simple matter is that I've just arrived up from Carrington, and it's much easier to back in when you're sober than trying to back out when you're drunk.
That's a very good philosophy.
Well, that's one I stick to. That's why I back my vehicle into the curb. And that's the reason I do it. There's other things I do in life which are a bit strange.
And just for the record, Ian did not drive home drunk. He had a beer, grabbed some takeaway tea, and off he went. Now kids, don't try this at home. This man is a trained professional.
Just a little bit of a frost last night. But it's going to be a beautiful day. You don't really need a drone when you got one of these.
No, not really.
I was lucky enough to get a ride in an elevated work platform that some workers were using at the hotel to get a better look of where we were heading.
And there's the Flinders Ranges. So just here at Craddock, just on the southern edge of the Flinders Ranges, and there's 2 rock wallabies.
Well, that was Craddock. Big tick in the box. Anyone up this way, you've got to stop at that hotel. Really good hospitality, great facilities, free camp out the back, good food, chips and gravy. Plenty of chips and gravy. So we've got the Flinders Ranges stretching out in front of the windscreen now. We're heading north to Walker, and we'll be on the dirt at some moments today, so let's get in.
We just had one of the most amazing pies I've ever had, I reckon, at the Hawker General Store. They're award-winning pies. So if you're here, drop into the general store at Hawker and give them a crack.
Heading north from Hawker, we stopped at the Prairie Hotel at Parachulna and sampled one of their boutique beers that they brew right on the premises. It would have been un-Australian if we didn't. Farina, nestled in South Australia's outback, boasts a rich history. Originally, it was a vital outpost along the legendary Ghan railway connecting Adelaide to Alice Springs. It flourished during the late 19th century as a hub for travellers and goods. Fast forward to today, Farina reawakens its past with the remarkable opening of an underground bakery, adding a unique culinary dimension to its heritage. This charming town stands as a testament to Australia's pioneering spirit, and if you listen closely, you can hear the echoes of the Ghan's whistle when they meet the aroma of freshly baked delights, blending history and innovation seamlessly. Arriving in Marree, we've come to one of the most iconic T intersections in the whole country. Marree was established as a vital camel and railway junction in the late 1800s and played a pivotal role in connecting remote regions. Its indigenous heritage and Afghan cameleers shaped its unique cultural tapestry. From the overland telegraph to the Ghan railway, Marree thrived as a lifeline for trade and communication. Today, echoes of its past mingle with modern vitality, making Marree a testament to the resilience and connection in the heart of the Australian outback. Marree was also the starting point of the Birdsville mail run. The legendary figure Tom Cruise would deliver the mail supplies and hope to the remote settlements along the Birdsville track. Enduring harsh conditions and forging deep connections, Cruise became a symbol of resilience and camaraderie. His iconic journeys inspired admiration and respect, immortalising him as a true outback hero. Tom Cruise was a trailblazer who bridged vast distances and touched countless lives. Quick splash and dash at Marree, and we keep heading north. finally on the dirt, it's time to drop some air pressure out of the tyres and head up to a campground at one of the cattle stations.
Stupid bush jocks. So we made it to Marree. It's a station and it's a bit of a campground here, so they've got a bit of a honesty system, and the money goes to the flying docks. So we'll go and find a camp, and just as the sun's slowly setting, get a fire going. Well, g'day folks. We've camped last night on Marree station, which is approximately 52 k's north of Marree, just off the Oodnadatta track. We took a bit of a detour, and a great little spot. I'm going to get the drone up and just check out the place from the air shortly. But lovely campsite, $10 for the night, and there's facilities here. There's toilets here. But really good spot. So if you're up this way, I'd check this out. Today, well, we're just going to suck it and see where we end up. So there's no real set plans. Today we'll head back to the Oodnadatta track and start heading towards Oodnadatta. But where we end up tonight, who knows? Right, so this morning, breakfast of champions, the old spam. Now, a lot of people don't know this about spam, but we'll get it out if we can. It's good stuff. Now, a lot of people make the fatal mistake of carving spam with the grain. You've got to carve it against the grain. And that way, when you eat that way and you're with the grain. Stay tuned for more cooking tips in the outback.
You're an idiot.
We were told when we were at Marree about a hot artesian bore at this campsite, so we decided to do a bit of exploring.
That's it.
Hot?
Not hot, but it's warm, feel it.
There's meant to be a artesian bore or hole or something here.
I reckon you come around the left, that's where the locals go.
I think we found it.
Wouldn't call it hot springs, but
No, warm springs. Oh yeah, there are fish in there. Yeah. What do we got?
And after a bit more walking,
Jeez, that's hot. That's too hot to keep your hand in there for any length of time. Alright, that was night 3. Done?
So Wednesday, Thursday?
Thursday. Yeah, night 3. So that's Marree, and I've probably pronounced that wrong.
But great little camp spot, just about 52 k's north of Marree. Nice little hot springs there that we found. Be nice for a bit of a dip. We're making our way back to the Oodnadatta track now, and not really sure where we're going, but we'll find somewhere. The flies are getting bad.
Right, I'm standing on what was the Ghan Railway, and behind me is one of the bridges that was built to take the Ghan up to Alice Springs. So we're just on the outskirts of Marree now, and we're going to make our way up the Oodnadatta track to Oodnadatta in a few days. Really looking forward to seeing what we find along here.
The Ghan Railway, a historic lifeline through the heart of Australia. Constructed in the late 19th century, this iron road linked Adelaide to Alice Springs, connecting remote communities and industries. Its iconic steam trains braved harsh desert landscapes, carrying passengers, goods and stories across the vast outback. The old Ghan Railway left an indelible mark on Australia's history, a testament to engineering prowess and the enduring spirit of exploration. Embarking on our journey north along the Oodnadatta track, the rugged landscapes unfold, revealing tales of the past. Amid the red earth and vast horizons, the haunting ruins of the Ghan Railway emerge, whispering stories of its once thriving glory. Each weathered structure invites you to step back in time, connecting with the pioneers who forged this iron lifeline. The Marree rail siding is a fascinating chapter of the old Ghan Railway story. Established in the early 20th century, this remote outpost served as a crucial watering stop for steam locomotives on their arduous desert journey. The rail bridge at Marree spans about 450 metres across the Stewart Creek. It's an engineering feat. Today, Marree stands as a hauntingly beautiful relic of the past, a testament to the perseverance of those who braved the outback's challenges. Well, it's been a big day in the car, so we're looking for somewhere to have a bit of a swim. And Coward Springs looks just the spot.
So we're at Coward Springs on the Oodnadatta track, and this is the Coward Springs Spa. So I'm not going to lie, it is a little underwhelming, the size of it, and I wouldn't like to be here during peak tourist time because you probably wouldn't get a spot. But look, it is quite a nice little spot.
Hey, quiet, sounds of the bush. There we go.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're just going to have a relaxing spa. I might even get my nails done later on, and get back and have a bit of tucker.
Geez, you're not going to believe it, but not only is this Glen Ryan, but I'm Glen Ryan.
He's one end Glen, I'm two end Glen.
But how do you go to one campsite and have two Glen Ryans? Fantastic.
Unbelievable.
And two great looking roosters.
Yeah. Be light blue too.
So we're treating a bit for dinner tonight. So this is a beef casserole that we cooked last week and vacuum sealed and frozen. So we're just heating it up in some water in the camp oven, and no mess, no frills. That'll be dinner tonight, and probably breakfast tomorrow. So if you're travelling along the Oodnadatta track and you want some smoker or a great place to stay, Cowes Springs is the spot. Good?
Yeah. Can't talk to you.
So just to give you an idea, we had 2 mil of rain last night, and this is just the car park. It's not boggy, but it just goes to show how things can change very, very rapidly out here. Strangway Springs along the Oodnadatta track holds a historic tale, from indigenous water source to a lifeline for European settlers' sheep and the vital link in the overland telegraph line. Its story weaves water, wool and communications into this vast desert's fabric. So just behind me is the wool shed and the stockyards that were built around about 1867, around that time. It's an amazing place. I'm glad we pulled in here and stopped to have a look. Just behind me is one of the last standing wooden telegraph poles from the Overland Telegraph that used to go from Adelaide to Darwin and connect Australia with the rest of the world. It's a pine that, it's a native Australian pine that's apparently termite resistant, which is probably why it's still standing. And they brought it up from the Flinders Ranges, so it's pretty incredible. Well, these guys were doing it a lot tougher than we were. So we're on the edge of Lake Eyre South, and it's fairly desolate out here, but to put things into perspective, we're actually 12 metres below sea level where we're standing, and this is all a salt water lake in the middle of the country, and it's a little bit soft underfoot too. William Creek, a remote outpost on the Oodnadatta track, has a storied past. Originally a stop along the iconic Ghan railway, it provided vital support to travellers. The historic William Creek Hotel, which is said to be one of the most remotest pubs in the world, stands as a testament to its enduring legacy, offering refuge and camaraderie. Today, while still a small settlement, William Creek has evolved into a hub for adventurers exploring the vastness of Lake Eyre and beyond, preserving its rich history while embracing the spirit of exploration in the modern era. There's a group of guys raising money for MND, and this little Porsche is hopefully going to do the Simpson Desert crossing. So it's going to be a fair effort. It's a cracking looking car. Well, it is actually a first. It's the first time I've seen a Porsche with swags on the roof. Well, what else do you have after a big night at William Creek for breakfast? A pie. Well, it's always good to see green on these signs, so the roads are open up to Oodnadatta, so that's our little trip today, and where we end up tonight, who knows. So, but great night last night at William Creek, and we'll just see where today takes us. So we're roughly halfway between William Creek and Oodnadatta, and just at another siding on the old Ghan. So looks like it was fairly substantial. There's the Fettlers huts here behind me. In the distance over there is the water tank and the desalination plant, and seems to be the remnants of some buildings over there. So we'll go and have a look. It's just amazes me what's out here.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know.
I'm standing here on the LG Buckner Bridge just south of Oodnadatta, and what a feat this must have been to build back in the late 1800s. It's just amazing. It's almost 600 metres long, and about over 300 men were employed to build this bridge. It's just amazing. Like, just out here, how would they have done it? In the heat, the flies, the dust, the sand. It just amazes me that the engineering feats from the Ghan Railway. It's just, I'm really, really impressed. So here at the LG Buckner Bridge on the old Ghan Railway on the Neil River, behind me there's a vehicle, and the story is that when the river floods up here, you can't get it across the road, so the people used to take their cars across the bridge. Well, this one actually met head on with the Ghan coming the other way, and that's the result of it. And the person survived, apparently. So no mean feat to get a car across there.
Oodnadatta, etched into the heart of Australia's arid landscape, has a captivating history. Once a vital link on the Ghan Railway, it thrived as a lifeline for pioneers and trade. Today, the iconic pink roadhouse stands as a symbol of Oodnadatta's resilience, serving as a cherished oasis for travellers along the Oodnadatta track. This small outpost embodies the spirit of the outback, blending its historical significance with a modern touch, welcoming adventurers from around the world to experience the untamed beauty of the region and enduring the legacy of Oodnadatta.
So we're going to have a check out the Oodnadatta Railway Museum. So just grab the key from the pink roadhouse and drive a couple of 100 metres down the road, and we'll go in and have a look.
The Oodnadatta Museum is a captivating window into history. It's housed in the old railway station and unveils the tales of the outback pioneers and the legendary Ghan Railway, preserving the essence of this remote Australian outpost. It's well worth a look if you're here. Well, it looks like someone's chooks turned into emus.
Well, great day today. Left William Creek this morning and travelled north along the Oodnadatta track up to Oodnadatta, and then we're turned off towards Mount Dare. So the plan tomorrow is to get to Dalhousie and Mount Dare. If we do, we do. If we don't, it doesn't really matter. But tonight we've got a cracking little camp spot on a little creek just over there. Got the fire going.
Evening viewers.
Swag set up. Oh, Ryan, I did the driving today, you did a good job. And we've got the sunset in the background. So, good day today, mate.
It was a good day.
So tonight's meal's another cheats meal. So we did some fried rice before we left home and vacuum sealed it and froze it. So I've just broken that out. Tonight we're just reheating it up with some sausages. So just nice and easy on the tailgate of a ute with a beautiful campsite.
So this morning it's full steam ahead to Dalhousie.
Well, we're heading towards Mount Dare, and at the moment we're on Hamilton Station, and there's really not much out here. So we're on a little adventure at the moment. So the maps are telling us to go one way, but the signposts are telling us to go the other way. So we've consulted the HEMA, a Magellan and a HEMA map book, and they're all telling us to go this way to Dalhousie Springs. Not the flashiest of tracks, but anyway, it's what we're out here to do. I've got plenty of food. Hopefully we won't run out of beer.
Triple worse.
Yeah. So we've come to a bit of a dilemma. We've got a bit of a creek crossing, and we'll stick the stick in. How far do you reckon, Glenn?
Oh, I went down probably 8 inches in mud alone,
So it's about waist height where we can sort of put it in. So it's really not worth the risk, I don't think.
yeah, it's a bit hard when you don't know what's in there.
Yeah. So I think discretion might be the better part of valor. We might turn around and see where that other track takes, but it's just not worth the risk. We are really remote out here, and we haven't seen a car on the track all day. We've seen a couple of campers, but we have not seen a car on the track all day. So I think we'll leave the budgies in peace here and head back to Blood Creek and yeah, see if we can find Dalhousie from there. Yeah, looking, I'm sinking down into this.
Look, it's pretty sandy. It's sandy though. It's a sandy bottom.
And given we're running a single vehicle, it's just it's just not worth it. The last thing I really want to do is get stuck in the middle there.
We made it to Dalhousie Springs. So Dalhousie is a natural wonder in Australian Simpson Desert. Its thermal pools offer soothing relaxation amidst the rugged landscape. It's a haven for both travellers and unique wildlife. Dalhousie Springs invites you to immerse yourself in its rejuvenating waters and untouched beauty.
Well, we've come to the end of episode 1 of Oodnadatta and beyond. It's been a great week so far, and hopefully you can join in and see part 2 of this epic journey. So we're going to finish off here at Dalhousie Springs. I'm going to go and wash the dust off, and we'll see you in episode 2. Where are we? This way, maybe that way.
I wonder if you can take banana lollies over the border. Banana's a herb.
Well, morning everyone. We're at Mulweena.
Malawi.
Can't even see that. So we're heading to Mullerina.
M-double-O-L.
Malaria.
It's a red wine or white wine for curry?
Oh, right.
Depending on if it's chicken and beef curry.
Mulrina.